When most people think of early Christianity, they imagine churches, crosses, cathedrals, and public worship. But that's not how it began. The first Christians had no church buildings, no towering cathedrals, no giant crosses on walls. In the beginning, Christianity was much smaller, much quieter, and much more personal. It began in homes. In the first centuries, followers of Jesus often gathered inside ordinary houses, not because houses were symbolic or special, but because that was simply where they could meet. There were no official Christian buildings in the beginning, no formal church structures like people imagine today. Instead, there were small rooms, shared meals, simple prayers, and close communities. Christianity was not born as an empire. It began as a movement of people, growing room by room and house by house. According to the biblical account, Lydia lived in Philippi, and after hearing the message, she and her household were baptized. What makes Lydia especially important is that her home became connected to one of the earliest Christian gatherings in Europe. In a world where open faith could bring danger, simple symbols mattered. This is where people often think of catacombs. And yes, hidden and underground spaces were associated with early Christian life. But the heart of early Christianity was not just underground. It lived in homes, in borrowed spaces, and behind closed doors. It began with ordinary people meeting in ordinary places. It was deeply human. Over time, that changed. As Christianity grew, houses were no longer enough. Small gatherings became larger communities. Slowly, the faith that began in homes started moving into dedicated places of worship. That is how the path begins from house gatherings to churches, from private meetings to public faith. But if we want to understand Christianity honestly, we have to begin where it really began. Not in cathedrals, but in homes, around tables, behind doors, in quiet faith. It was first something people quietly lived. Like and subscribe for more.